So hey guys, welcome back to another video, and here's the story how I got follie. So funny story actually. I said story class, whatever, blah blah blah. My friend got all the pieces to follie before I did, off of pure luck. So I was stuck grinding for like 3 days straight, trying to get all the pieces for follie. Then when I was grinding her in her little new mission on Venus called Operation Atramanium, whatever you want to call it. I had at the last second, I had like almost had enough to buy her blueprint with the stuff you get from it, and then I pulled her blueprint out of nowhere. I was so mad, but I was so happy at the same time because I was just like, I'm just not gonna buy it, so because I don't feel like grinding the blueprint anymore. And I pulled it last second, which is funny actually. So I'll give you a build that I have for her, and yada yada, blah blah blah. This is the build I have for her currently, and I don't have much forma, so in those two empty slots, I would say put equilibrium, even though she can already keep her, energy pretty high, and transient fortitude for the extra ability strength for her, more damage on the boom build. That's her boom build, by the way. And you might be asking me, well, is follie worth the grind? Why don't you just shut up and listen? I mean, yeah, she's kind of worth the grind, but it's just, I feel like it should require less Atramanum to like get her pieces, because I legit had to buy all of her pieces. It was a pain in the ass to do so. So yeah, she's actually worth the grind. She's really overpowered. Like even with no mods on, she could do insanely good and still pass somehow. And I don't know how she does it, but she's just that good. Also because her first move gives her iframes, which is really good. Her second move allows you to apply your little shadow graph, which is her different things. She can summon an RPG, Emperors, extra yada 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 stuff, all the other bull. And her third move allows her to summon in a thing, little self-portrait of herself, kinda. Like a 3D thing of her, I don't know what you want to call it, a statue. And the more kills you get around it, the bigger it gets, which makes it slow down enemies. And with her weapon, the new weapon called the the Ink House, it one-shots them if they get below 30% HP with their gun, which is really good because every single move in her moveset puts ink on them, which makes them really easy to kill with the Ink House. Follie is definitely a really fun frame, and one of my favorites actually because of how creative you get to do, how creative you get to be with her. Because with her shadow graph, you also get to like make your little own things. Pretty fun actually. And overall, she has an insanely great frame. Like even for starters, once you unlock Venus, I personally think you should try to grind her, get her pieces. It takes 2 days to craft frames, but it wasn't that bad if get the platinum, just rush it. Which sometimes you just should wait and be patient, bums. And but I personally like her. It's fun. It's diverse. It doesn't rely on it's not like a weapons platform. It's not like a oh you have you gotta blah blah blah. But she's a really great and versatile frame, good for literally anything. Kind of like Gauss Prime, which is I'll be talking about that later probably. You should totally download Warframe right now and get to grinding and get follie right friggin' now. Or Gauss Prime, Gauss, tomato, potato. I don't have anything else to say, but I forgot to put the audio on in the video, so I'll just play the rest of it. like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This is something new I'm doing, so hope you like it.